Dear students of class 12th English Literature, today in this lecture 5 English version lecture, we are discussing the second part, the secret of success. Student, this second part is taken from the chapter The Secret of Health, Success and Power, that is written by James Allen. Actually, this chapter is written in three parts. First part is The Secret of Health, the second part is The Secret of Success, and third part is The Secret of Power. We are discussing today the last part of The Secret of Success. Now let's begin with paragraph number 8. What that author says. We entitle this paragraph number 8 as a result of such faith. Students, we came to know about the power of faith and magic of faith in lecture number 4. Now see what is the result of such a strong faith. If you will become possessed of this faith, you will not need to trouble about your failure or success. The writer says, if you have a strong faith that we have described in lecture number 4, then you need not worry about your future, your success and failure. And because success will come to you, success will come. You will not need to become anxious about results. The writer says, if you have such a great faith with you, you should not anxious because good results will come to you. If you work joyfully and peacefully, means you should work with joy and peace with such a great faith. And you should know, knowing that right thoughts and right efforts will inevitably means compulsorily, means without any hindrance, bring about right results. The writer says, if you work joyfully, peacefully, with a strong faith, then you should come to know that right thoughts and right efforts will bring your right results inevitably, means without any obstacle. Certainly you will get good results. Students, to paragraph 9, I have given a title, A Magic of Thoughts. In this paragraph, the writer will say about the power of thoughts. If you think right thoughts, you will get success. If you don't think good thoughts, then there will be problem in your life. Let's begin with this title, Magic of Thoughts, paragraph 9. Your success, your failure, your influence and your whole life you carry about with you. Means your thoughts can make your life successful, can make your life full of failures. Your influence and whatever you live in your life is based on your thoughts. For means because your dominant trains of thoughts are determining factors in your destiny. Determining factors means your thinking determines whether you are going to get success or not, whether you are going. It means your dominant trains means the thinking style of you that you continue to think ever, always, will decide whether you are going to achieve failure, success, or whether you are having a good influence on your life or not. And your dominant trains of thought means your thinking style, whether you are thinking positive or negative, will decide your success and failure and will decide your destiny. Destiny means future. So the writer here suggests that you should send forth living, loving, means full of love, stainless means without any negativity, and happy thoughts means the thinking of large-heartedness, and blessings will fall into your hands. Now the condition is, if you think good thoughts, happiness will come to you and your table will be spread with cloth of peace. In this way, the writer says, if you are a person of good thinking, then your table will be full of prosperity and peace. Send forth hateful, impure, unhappy thoughts, means if you think wrong, bad and impure thoughts, definitely curses will rain down upon you, means your life will become full of curse. Your life will become full of troubles and difficulties, and fear and unrest will wait upon your pillow. A fear means some panic or some irritation. Unrest will come to your pillow. It means you have come to know, in my opinion, in your life, in your society, that people says, our elders say that we should sleep peacefully. Sometimes when they engage in difficulties, when they are surrounded with difficulties, they are not able to sleep. In this way, when we lose sleep, we lose the very precious thing of our life. I mean to say here, if you think negative thoughts means you will be a victim of worry, jealousy, greed, and some other inharmonious states of mind, then definitely you will not have peace of mind and you will not be able to sleep. In this way, there will be fear and unrest when you go to bed. You are the unconditional maker of your fate, according to the writer. You are such a person as can make his life or mar his life. It means there is no person, there is no compromise in your personality that you can make your life perfect. And if you don't do this, you will mar your life, you will destroy your life. Be that fate what it may. What it may means, let it be what it is. You just be strong, have a strong faith, and be that fate means you be such a person that will create a good life. Every moment you are sending forth from you the influences, means every moment whatever you are thinking positively or negatively, it will influence you, which will make or mar your life. And it depends on your thinking that you are whether you are going to destroy or create your life. Let your heart grow large and loving. It means you should make your heart full of love, and unselfish means you should be very considerate and large hearted. You should think of others, and great and lasting will be your influence and success. And then you will see that your success will be everlasting and your influence will be for betterment of the people. Even though you make little money, maybe you are an earner of little money, means if you have a large heart, you think loving thoughts, you have a good nature, you are a very considerate person. It doesn't matter you earn a little money, but your influence will be for good. Your influence will be for your influence will be for the betterment of the people, and it will have a good effect on others. Confine it within the narrow limits of self-interest. The writer says, if you limitize yourself, if you are narrow-minded and you are selfish and you think only of yourself, and even though you become a millionaire, in such a case, if you become a rich person, your influence and success means your effect and your success at the final reckoning means at the final calculation will be found to be utterly insignificant. Utterly insignificant means useless. Means even when you earn a lot of money, but if you are selfish, your influence will be of no use. Your influence will be of no any good effect on others, and your all the earnings, whether you earn a lot or not, especially whether you earn a lot, that will be useless. It means if you are a man of good thinking, it will have a good influence on others. Even if you are a millionaire, it would be of no use and of no influence on others. Students, in the last part of this in paragraph number 10, you see I have given the title Final Suggestion about Success. The writer says, the writer suggests that we should cultivate this pure and unselfish spirit. Means we should create our thinking with purity. Means our thinking should be pure, we should be unselfish, we should be a person of large heart, and combined with purity and faith, we should combine the purity of our thoughts with a strong faith. Singleness of purpose means our purpose should be one and strong, and it should be mixed with a strong faith. And you are evolving from within the elements, and then you will see that you are gradually developing not only of abounding health into a rich person and enduring success, and you are going to get good success, but of greatness and power. But you will see two more things you will gain, and that will be greatness and power. Students, in the opinion of the writer, if you create good thinking, then you will see a good influence on others, a good influence of you on your on life. And in this way you must cultivate your unselfish spirit, you must cultivate a pure thoughts, singleness of purpose, and you will see that you are developing into developing on a right path. You will get health, success, greatness and power. Student, we will see the next part of this chapter in our next lecture. I hope you will have gone through this lecture and you have understood it well. Please students, to get yourself updated with new updates, subscribe our channel RSC classes of English language. Students, please share, comment and like so that we may be encouraged into something better. Students, please subscribe. Thanks.